Hey everybody, we have a unique update coming in the next few weeks that I'm very excited to announce. It is awesome and adds a lot of functionality to HVACR. It's unique because a lot of our updates either add an entirely new feature, entirely new value, or their UI improvements. With this one, we're actually shaking up the system configuration functionality. Currently in HVACR, as many of you are aware, we've got this system configurator where you can set up your different systems. We like to base all of our calculations on first principles. It's not a selection, it's a very transparent, this process, then this process leads to this process, so you can follow how we're obtaining coil loads. However, there are some limitations with this. For instance, components have to be in a specific order. You turn them on or off. It covers most use cases, most of your basic HVAC systems, but not all of them. So in this update, we're going to make the system configurator fully modular. You can set up processes in whatever order you choose, and you can have as many components as you want in a unit, either a central unit or a terminal unit. That means it can be full custom. Again, we operate based on first principles, and so you're going to have these basic components: outside air intake, ERV process, return air intake, mixing, relief. You're going to have cooling and heating components. We will also be adding humidification and dehumidification components in the future. And that covers all of the basic processes in an HVAC system. It allows you to create whatever setup you want. Not only that, but you're going to be able to toggle between a cooling and heating mode setup, which allows you to have both cooling and heating components in one mode. So you can set up cooling for the sake of dehumidification and then a reheat component in that same mode to have better control over what the air looks like when it's leaving one unit and going to terminal units, going to your zones, going to your spaces. With that, the reports are going to be paired with a psychrometric chart, very clearly plots out the processes that you have set up. It'll look something like this, where you'll be able to see the states of air that are present in your configuration and visualize it on the psych chart to ensure that you are reaching the leaving air state that is intended for both central and zone level equipment. In addition to this, the configuration page may look a little different. We're going to make it easier to pair your configuration with your air balancing. There are certain systems that require more effort when it comes to air balancing to make sure it's set up properly. We're going to make that more intuitive. In HVACR, your configuration is in the system design category with your air balancing. Those basically go hand in hand. And because there are lots of different ways to balance systems for certain types, like direct to space outdoor air units, decoupled ventilation systems, you have to be more careful with the air balancing. There are ways to do it in HVACR today. It's just not as intuitive as we would like. So with this update, we're going to make that easier. The air balancing is going to be more closely coupled with your configuration here. It'll be easier to do everything in one place and see the full picture of your design with your final airflows, your final balancing, how that affects your coil loads. In your system, you'll be able to double click. You'll see the states of air and the airflows at every step in the process. This is super cool, very exciting, and it's really a complete overhaul in terms of our system configurator. That's all I can share today, but stay tuned for more updates. We'll be sending more announcements and also highlighting the changes that are coming in more detail.